Captain Jack. Captain Jack.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Arr, it's the real Captain Jack.
Oh, yeah, I got to turn that part on, too. Hey, guys, how you doing? Welcome in. It's Captain Jack back in here on a Monday night. I tell you, we're ready to fly this beautiful DC-3. We're going to kind of do a little bit of a fun flight tonight. Hello, John. John's in there. Talon's Aviation, Graham, Twice Daily, Daniel, and Cap Zimp. Everybody that I see in the chat, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me, too, guys. Sure would appreciate that.
If you haven't yet,
Yep.
don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel.
That's right. That's right. So I tell you what, we're going to be a little big band, a little nostalgia tonight. We're going to be flying this vintage aircraft. We're going to do a little bit of a tour, as it were, around Wyoming. Kind of some stuff I did last week, IRL. We're going to be flying from Cheyenne over to Laramie and then on up to Casper, Wyoming. The neat thing about this is that I have some radio station sites to show you that I go to in real life, so that'll be fun. So we'll get in the DC-3 here and hopefully have a good time tonight. Denver Center is online, so as soon as we get the electronics and everything fired up here in the aircraft, we'll call them basically for VFR flight following. We're not going to have a flight plan, as it were, tonight. But we'll have a good time and just kind of lay back, make it a little bit easy. We'll dig on the tunes a little bit, some of this nostalgic stuff, and we'll have a good time. Yeah, I am going to get on VATSIM. Talon, plan on doing that in case anybody wants to fly along, but I'm not sure. Doing a VFR, we'll do VFR flight following and basically stay out of the Class Bravo airspace. So that's the plan tonight. Jacob Jameson's on board. Hey, Jacob, welcome. So I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and drop on into the DC-3 here. As you can see, we are at Cheyenne Airport. Beautiful old airplane. You know, we've done this in the stream a couple of times, and I really like flying this aircraft. Haven't been in it too much anymore, or too much lately, I should say. You'll notice here as well, we do have the throttles on board, the proper flight throttle handles for the DC-3. So we'll go ahead and get those set. Our mixture will go to auto lean. We'll go ahead and bring our throttles down. Our props, we're going to leave forward. We will be using the DC-3 checklist here. I'll show you guys there on the other camera, and we'll go ahead and get started. If you'd like to join me, yeah, I am going to be on VATSIM. Let's see, you know, we are going to be UAL 916. We'll be United Airlines 916. So we'll go ahead and get the, let's make sure that works right. Okay, I think we're working right there. Yeah, we'll make sure and get the airplane started up here correctly. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get the battery cart in, and we're going to switch to battery cart. All right, we're at battery cart. Weight and balance, let's go ahead and check that. We are going to be flying a little bit earlier in the day weather-wise here. And, yeah, we've got basically, we're going to get about 75% fuel load just to make sure that the DC-3 will stay in the air all that we want to. CST Gaming is here. CST, welcome. Glad to have you in here, my friend. We'll be popping up some promos for my good buddies there. There's CST. Be sure to check him out. We're going to be talking about Mickey Mike a little bit later, and, of course, Owls as always, and something special going on. Well, that's not Mickey Mike, but... let's see. Let me get that. All right. Now, I had to kind of reconfigure a couple of things. There's Owls, of course. And Mickey Mike will be talking about the Wings of Hope and the charity going on for that event starting November 2nd for the World Flight. We'll talk about all that tonight. But CST is in the house at the moment. So, CST, welcome. All right, let's go ahead and get in here. We've got our basically our weight and balance set. I'm not going to worry about adding passengers. You guys are along. So we'll have some fun with that. All right, right now we're going to make sure that the main ignition is pulled off. The magnetos are in the off position. The parking brake, let's get under here and check the parking brake. We got to go down to the pedestal, and we're going to make sure that that parking brake is on. And sometimes it's a little tricky with my Bravo throttle quadrant, but there we go. We got that in, and we're going to get the tail wheel in the forward lock position. Trims, we're going to get down here, and we're going to set our trims to 0. Let's get that out of the way. We'll just go down here and check in the trims here. And make sure those are set to 0, and indeed it looks like they are at 0. Okay, trim is set to 0. That's good here as we go through our flight here. as we go through our setup. Let's see. Talon, yeah, you know what, buddy? Yeah, you know what? I will promo you. Don't forget Talon's Aviation, guys. For some reason or another, I had a problem with the thumbnail here at Talon, so I'll get that back in a little bit later. I had to kind of redo my OBS tonight. It was giving me some fits, and I had to get that fixed up. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the hydraulic pressure is in the rear position. Okay, that's good. That's in the aft. We're going to get up here, and we're going to close the doors. So let's close the doors to the aircraft. Make sure those are shut, and we'll just check that outside. Okay, one more door. Let's get him shut. All right, there we go. Door is shut now. We should have all the doors are shut. All right, you guys are in here. But I don't think you see on the stream. Okay, I'm not sure what you're saying there, Talent. Let's see. Excited to see Mike at the Wings of Hope. Oh, yeah, we all are. Real excited about that. Looking forward to having Mike in with the group that's going to be flying there. We'll talk about that a little bit more as we get on into the stream here tonight. Okay, let's get back in here. We're going to go once again through our checklist. Our hydraulic shutoff valve, we need to open that. That's good. All right, we're going to pump our hydraulic handle 6 or 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to see the hydraulic pressure starting to go up there, and we're going to turn off the hydraulic valve, so that is set. Hydraulic pressure should get up over into the green, and it is. It's going to drop down to about 400 pounds. We've shut the hydraulic valve. Let's get the cowls to open, the engine cowls on the outside. Flight controls are all good. I checked those just a moment ago. The props, we'll check that here and make sure that they are in the correct position. So props full forward. The throttles we're going to click. We're going to crack, and the mixtures go to idle cutoff. All right, once again, we're up here, and the battery is on. Let's get the battery on. Okay, battery volts are at plus 24 here on the voltmeter, so we're good there. Fuel gauges, let's check them, and let's see. Yep, we've got fuel. We've got plenty of fuel here in the left main, right main, aux tanks are all good. Okay, that's all set there. Let's do our fuel selector valves now. The fuel selector valves, they're a little hard to get into in this aircraft, so you have to kind of play around with it a little bit. Okay, there we go. We're going to get the right one over where it needs to be. I'm going to move this prop, and I'm going to hit the left fuel valve. Okay, both our fuel valves are in the correct position. Lights, we're going to go ahead and get up here and get our position lights on. We don't need the lights bright at the moment. Actually, I need to flip all of my switches down on that. Let's get our position light on. Okay, lights bright, they do go up. All right, that way we're all lit up like we should be at this time, even though it's broad daylight. And hope you guys are going to enjoy the flight of the DC-3 here tonight. Let's see. Talon says not gonna be actually going, I don't think, but you'll see on the screen. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Talon, but we'll go there. All right, lights are set. Let's get that main ignition pushed on. And I'm going to go ahead and kill the music in a minute, for a minute here, so we can hear our engines start up, because the engines in this aircraft are just amazing. We're going to go ahead and open our windows, too, to where we can hear those engines start up. Hope you guys are going to enjoy a flight here in the DC-3 tonight. Okay, the window is already open over here. That's great, so we can get the engines started up, and love hearing, once again, the sounds of that. We're going by the DC-3 checklist, which I have right here. All right, right booster pump. We're going to go ahead and get the fuel booster pumps on. That is set. We're going to look down at our fuel pressure real quick. Okay, oil in temp and cylinders in temp. All right. Everything looks good across there. Let that fuel pressure come up a little bit. Okay, battery is deployed, battery cart avionics on. Actually, we need the battery cart on at this time for us to get started. Okay, engine energized. So what we're going to do now is we're going to energize the right engine and go 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. All right, we hear that energizer start up. Let me make sure the sim sounds are up here where they should be. I want you guys to be able to hear this. Okay, yep, sim sounds are where they should be. All right, we're going to get back up here, and we're going to go ahead and mesh, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3. Whoa, what happened here? Okay, started up just fine earlier. Let's get that back here. Let's get our energizer back. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, and mesh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, there we go. We're going to come back up here. We're going to hit the right primer, and we're going to bring... Okay. She's a tricky airplane to start sometimes, especially if you don't do it in the right seat. Oh, you know what? I know what I did now. All right, let's turn the energizer off. We'll get her this time. All right, energizer back on. Let's go mesh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now we need to turn the right magneto on, and we need to do the engine primer, and we need to crack the mixture. There we go. All right, good engine start on number 2. Hey, Redneck, going to join you in a Wyoming in flight AW109. All right. Well, I'm over in front of the Cheyenne main terminal, Redneck. If you want to jump in here with me, that would be great. Okay, so we got number 2 started. We got number 2 pressure, oil pressure, fuel pressures come up, temperatures coming up. All right, oil temperature is coming up. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and get number 2 started. So we're going to go up energizer on the left engine, and we're going to go ahead and hit our mesh. Up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There she goes. Let's get back up here. Let's get the left magneto on, and let's do the engine primer and run the throttle. Or the mixture up. Okay, we missed something in the sequence there. Okay, let's do it again. All right, everything's off. Let's get the magneto back off. Let's go energizer up, 1001, 1002, 1003. Hit the mesh up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, there we go. Let's get the magneto on. Let's do the engine primer up. All right, sounds like she started that time. Okay, we got both engines started. Gonna let her continue to warm up here. I don't know if you guys are hearing this in stereo like I am, but man, it sounds pretty doggone cool. Yeah, I love the sound of this aircraft. I really, really do. All right. Okay, temperatures and pressures are coming up nicely. We're going to set our manifold pressure at about 22. We're going to bring our RPMs down a little bit with the props. Let her continue to warm up here. Yeah, the engine sounds, Graham, are just magnificent, aren't they? All right, let's get back to the checklist. We've got everything turned on. Engine RPM is set. Oil pressure, once again, is coming up. Everything's looking green. Fuel pressure is in the green. The hydraulic pressure, let's look over and take a quick look at our hydraulic pressure. Yep, we are nominal on the hydraulic pressure. Yeah, we're going to be on VATSIM today, Redneck. Now I've got to get up here and get the avionics turned on. Let me see. Let me go through the checklist here. All right, let's get our generators on. Generators are on. We'll get our avionics on, so the radios come up. We'll tune those in just a moment. Okay, let's get our altimeter set. So I'll check the altimeter here. And we don't really have an EFP in this case. So I'm going to use my other pad over here. Okay, there we go. Winds are 170 at 9. 10 statute miles clear. 296. So you'll notice the Sperry gyro compass. That's going to be a very interesting deal for us later. Those of you who haven't flown with me in the DC-3 before, to show you some of the instrument panel here. It's definitely a different critter than what we're used to, guys. Okay, we'll go ahead and uncage the artificial horizon. That looks good. Everything else is set below. All right, we're looking good. All the temperatures and pressures are up and in the green. That looks good. Okay, so here's our altimeter, 29er, 9er6, so we're gonna be right in there. Okay. We are set. Gonna go ahead and run the props forward. And we're gonna call VATSIM in just a moment, so what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to set for, boy, I tell you, I gotta shut these windows, man. Okay, that's gonna help mitigate that a little bit. Engine sounds are wonderful, but man, that is loud. Full stops or touch and go. No, we're gonna make a full stop in Laramie. We're gonna do a quick check of everything, and then we're gonna get on up to Casper. Talon is my plan there. So once again, let's get back up to the radios. We need to set Denver Center 127,650. I'm gonna also do that down here on my SciTech radio panel. So let's see, 127,650. Let's get that up in the right mode. 127. And it's 650, and we'll change that over. All right. Okay. I'm not hearing Denver Center, not any traffic at the moment, but that may be the case. So. All right, let's go ahead and make a call to Denver Center and tell them we're going to be VFR, and we'll go from there. Denver Center, United 916 DC-3 at Cheyenne Airport. We're going to request a VFR flight following to Laramie. All right, let's see. What am I doing wrong here? I am not hearing Denver. There's Denver Center. I am connected. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Denver Center, United 916 DC-3 at Cheyenne, Wyoming, requesting VFR flight following to Laramie.
United 916, roger. Where are you parked on the airport?
We're parked over at the main terminal, on the south side of the airport.
Just off of Alpha, I think.
I'm sorry, say again, your audio's low.
So you just off of Alpha, United 916?
No, off of Bravo at the new terminal, Bravo and Bravo 3.
Yeah, 916, roger. Winds 170 at 9 altimeters 299 Can you accept runway 9 full length?
Yeah, roger that. We can accept runway 9 full length, and no worries. We'll let you know when we're ready to taxi. Roger, roger.
Yeah, 916, roger. Advise ready to taxi.
Okay, we'll let him.
Denver Center, hello, United
Well,
1976 is 21 for 23.
we'll let him know when we're ready for taxi. Okay, let's go back through the checklist here. Okay, inverter on, radios are on, altimeter set, gyros are set and uncaged. Okay, we've got that uncaged. Let's go down here and get the tail wheel off. Tail wheel is uncaged and unlocked. Lights, parking brake off.
I've got a small cell that's building up about 12 to 1 o'clock, 50 miles, an area of moderate to extreme precipitation, about 5 to 10 miles wide.
Roger, I think I have that cell in sight. We'll be passing just south of it. I think we'll be fine.
Roger. Who else calling?
United 1029, level 226230.
Okay, I want to make sure that I have my pad up here so I can write any instructions he gives me. Didn't really want to necessarily depend too much tonight on VATSIM. Wanted to make this kind of a fun VFR flight, but we're going to go ahead and do this. And if you guys join in with me, that would be great as well. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me, though. Sure would appreciate that. All right, Denver Center, United 916 DC-3 at Cheyenne. We are ready for taxi.
United 916, runway 9er, taxi via Bravo, cross runway 13 at Bravo.
Okay, we'll go for runway 9er. We'll taxi via Bravo, cross the runway 13 at Bravo, and we'll let you know we're United 916 DC-3. Okay, all right, get that in there. I need to remember my VATSIM protocols
Denver
a little
Center,
bit.
Good evening. Clipper 25.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get us
Clipper 25, Denver,
moving here.
70.
Okay, no,
Could you
brakes.
please repeat Denver
Okay.
Center? That was 277.
2770, Clipper 25.
Okay, we're going to have to do a
2770,
quick
Clipper 25.
turn here. Let's make sure that parking brake is off. Okay, we're going to have to spin the aircraft around. I think I'm real close to the building, but we'll see what happens here. Well, hopefully it'll just pass through. I am way too close to the building. That's all right. Well, next time I got to figure out how to get the aircraft out of the building. There you go, guys. There's our lap for the night. Okay. All right, now we're in the clear. Okay. Yeah, what do you do? Okay, and you've also got to kind of position yourself up here over the nose.
Denver Center, Delta 7111. If we could get 390, that'd be great.
So 7111, climb maintain flight 390.
390 for Delta 7111, thanks.
All right, we're going to go ahead and taxi down Bravo.
Clipper 25, radar contact.
Denver Center, good.
We'll go ahead and set our flaps for takeoff.
221 Denver, ready set, transponder.
Watching the flaps open up here underneath the wing. There we go.
5523, Unit 221.
Continue with our taxi. He wants me to cross 13 at Bravo.
Yeah, 5523.
5523 in the box, 221.
Denver Center, Skywest 5213, 17.2, climbing flight level 230.
Yeah, Talon, go ahead and come on board there. I don't mind a bit. That would be fine. Okay, then we're going to make a next turn there at Bravo 1.
Airport, Skywest 5213.
It's slow up here a little bit.
Denver Center, Delta 1586, 350, climbing 37.
So 1586 Denver.
Yeah, Daniel, the moment when you accidentally throw it into first and roll right into the garage door, yeah.
Delta 1586.
Yeah, 221, you're also radar contact, so I didn't say it already.
Okay, we're going to come up here and we're going to stop. I'm going to get the parking brake on. parking brake in this thing is a little flaky. Okay, Talon, looks like you popped up in there. Good evening.
Frequency Delta 2110, thanks for
Hello.
ATC, so long.
Good day, sir.
Okay, let me go through our checks here. Parking brake is on. We're not going to lock the tail wheel just yet. Let's get our mixtures to auto rich. So we'll get those up in the auto rich position. Cowl flaps, let's make sure that they are open. And they indeed are. Fuel selectors are on main tanks. Propellers through full range. Let's go back over here to our RPMs. Thrust and RPMs. Propellers through full range. Okay, that looks good. Go ahead and get our manifold pressure back down to about 15. All right, and let's see.
1029, request to step away for doors.
We'll go ahead and ask for clearance. Hey, dear old dad is here. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Man, I enjoyed your stream and your landing earlier. Let's see, I had it right on the tip of my tongue where you were. But thanks for dropping in, dear old dad. Guys, don't forget to get over to Talon's channel and dear old dad's channel and give them a sub and a like if you haven't already. Sure would appreciate that. All right.
Not as,
Gonna call
crazy
Denver Center here.
turbulence report,
I gotta
but
get rid
see
of
that
this.
cell north of me, and it's topping out at about level 380.
We'll wait for the traffic to clear. Denver Center, United 916 DC-3. We are at runway 09, holding short.
Yeah, 916, roger. Departure frequency is 127.65. Hang on a second, that's squawk. 916, squawk 6550, runway 9, clear for takeoff on course.
6550, United 916, clear on course for takeoff. 6550, so let's get that in here real quick before I forget it. 6 and then 5, nope, stay here. 6550, all right, we'll go ahead and hit the ident with that. Make sure that it's in the box upstairs here. Yep, there we go, 6550, there's our ident, all right. Let's get our parking brake off. All right, that takes a little bit of a trick on the Bravo there.
Frequency is group Delta 293.
Okay, we'll get lined up on the runway here. I think I may have my rudder controls a little too sensitive on this. Okay. All right, and he cleared us for takeoff, so we're going to hold the brakes. We're going to go ahead and bring up the power. Oh, one other thing I'm going to do just real fast here. Well, we'll get this fully set when we're ready to engage our autopilot. All right, guys, here we go. Are you ready?
Toga! 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 Toga!
Okay. We're rolling, waiting for that airspeed to come alive. And she kind of wants to veer off there. I had that happen earlier. There's 40 knots. I got to get the rudder set just right for this thing. Tail wheel is up. We're going to rotate at about 70. Okay, there's 60. Yeah, thrusters to full. Having to hold a lot of left rudder in to keep it where it needs to be. All right, you ready? Let's rotate. There's 75. Let's get her up in the air. Yeah, there we go. Nice smooth takeoff. We'll hold our course here. Got to not edge her up too much. That shaking and noise that we feel is the airframe. I tell you, she's a wee bit tricky. Okay, let's get our gear up. See if I can give you guys an outside view of the gear coming up. Go ahead and raise the flaps. Okay, gear is up. Let's get back on board here. Gonna keep flying this heading for a moment, and then we're gonna request a turn to 270 and head west. I'm heading out here. Did he call me just then? His audio is so low. Okay, I'm gonna bring this audio.
Over to you, Constable. Have a good night.
Okay, we're climbing out pretty good. We need to get our manifold pressure set for climb. And our RPMs, we need 36 inches on the manifold pressure. So yeah, we're about there. And 2,300 RPM. I was set pretty well. Now, guys, right down over here is one of my transmitter sites. This is really cool. Let's get out to where we can see it. Hey, Twice Daily, you're going to recognize that. There's Dell Range. There's Dell Range Road. You can make out everything there. We are using, Daniel, you'll know Dell Range, the Dell Range Road site. How about that? Flying right over it.
Denver Center, Clipper 25, request flight level 380.
Okay, we're going to see if we can't level out here. And I'm going to start getting ready to engage the autopilot.
Level 380, be level in 4 minutes or less.
So we're going to get our Sperry autopilot set.
Autopilot on that?
Clipper 25,
Yep. Yeah, it's a gyroscopic autopilot.
Climbing to 380, Clipper 25.
Looks like a fun plane. I might go ahead and try it out then.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And there are updated versions of it with GPS and all that too, but we're flying the old vintage thing here. Okay. Denver Center, United 916 DC-3 with you at 7,000 feet east of Cheyenne, requesting a turn to 270 towards Laramie.
Yeah, 916, your instructions were to proceed on course. Squawk normal, please. That's your squawk and stand by.
Okay, yeah, we did send squawk. Let me send it again. United 916 DC-3. Okay, we'll hit that ident button once again. That's why I said request. Okay, we're going to set cruise, mixed auto lean.
Yeah, 916 now, your radar contact. Verify, actually disregard. Now you're not. Hang on a second.
Try to get back up to 7,000 or 8,000 feet. There's out our wing. Looks beautiful. Yep, this is Wyoming in this part of the world.
United 916, I'm showing you squawking standby right now. Squawk altitude on your transponder, please. Otherwise, I can't give you flight following, unfortunately.
Oh boy, I'm not sure how to squawk altitude on my transponder. Let's see. Well, all right. There. No, I'm on. Okay, at Denver Center, United 916 DC-3. I think we squawked that for you. It's an old bird.
No, you're good. I'm sure it's done. You squawking standby. If you're okay with it, I probably can't give you flight following because I can't see your altitude. So for now, proceed on course, and I'll just give you advisories.
Okay, we'll do. We're going to turn to 270 and head towards Laramie, basically out Interstate 80, United 916 DC-3.
All right.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and turn back to the right. We're going to hold this level altitude here, try to anyway, about 7,400 feet. You know, they caught my squawk before, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on.
Requesting ILS runway 11 from Zuxo at Grand Junction.
Look at that engine, beautiful. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of hand flying, but we're going to set the autopilot here in a little bit, guys. Should take us a couple hours to complete the mission tonight.
5213, proceed direct up. Correction. Proceed direct.
So that's
so
Interstate
join the final,
80.
maintain flight level
Okay,
280.
BYF19D just said, need help with your transponder?
Skywest 5213.
I'm not sure who that is, but we'll go ahead and see if somebody wants to help. Okay, we're going to head back down the interstate. Okay, and I'm going to set the autopilot. So what we have to do is we have to bring the hydraulic pump selector to forward. We have to line up our heading select with our current compass underneath. Okay, very good. I should be able to engage that and that. We'll give us a little nose up attitude here. And we should be able to see. I'm going to follow Interstate 80.
1029.
There we go. Now I tell you, this gyro compass is really interesting.
And Jack, if you want, if you can't figure out on the plane, you can go to vPilots and you can just click the Mode C button, and that should give HC all they want, and then they can get rid of you.
Okay, good. I'm gonna let him know. Okay, Denver Center, United 916 DC-3. You should be able to see our altitude now.
Yeah, I can see you now. United 916, your radar contact. Proceed on course, maintain VFR.
We'll proceed on course and maintain VFR, United 916 DC-3. Welcome to the Captain Jack flights live on YouTube tonight. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
All right, guys, there we go. We've got a course set. We're flying level.
Goes 5213, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 13.
I got a... Oh, there's another transmitter site on the southeast side of Cheyenne. I forget what that is. It's very cool, though, because I am using We Love VFR, and I'm using Bing Map Enhancement. So we're going to fly down the interstate. This is Interstate 80. And we're going to make a right turn. We're going to stay clear of the airport. So let's get back in here. And let's go ahead and we're going to turn to 260. The Sperry gyro compass a lot of times will tend to overshoot, so you got to kind of watch it. But she's coming out and balancing out fairly well. There we go. Maybe a little bit of a turn back to the left.
Center, good evening, United 1811.
And then it should even out. Okay, there we go.
United 1811, Denver radar contact.
Hey, Redneck, thanks. I did not realize that. That is great help. So yeah, guys, welcome aboard the Douglas DC-3. I just want you to see the luxurious accommodations that you're flying in here tonight. There we go.
Abram, we'd like the ILS 16 left if possible, Delta 1586.
All right.
Okay, there we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Douglas DC-3. All, let's see, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 12, 18 passengers, and there is a toilet back there if you need. So, very good.
The luxury liner of the old age.
Yeah, of the late 40s or early to mid 50s. But you know, the thing is there are still DC-3s flying. It's just amazing the legacy and the age that this aircraft is still around. So let's see. Yep, we're on the flying right up the interstate.
Cleared ILS, runway 16 left approach.
And yeah, there's downtown Cheyenne. Oh, there's another tower. I also have another radio station that I go to right here, right off the right wing.
Nice. Yeah, that We Love VFR is shining right now, I think.
Yeah, it really, really, truly is. Yeah, Daniel, you'll recognize that. That's Bradley. There's Bradley, so you know what that is. and the bridge over the rail yard, and the main rail yard here in the middle of Cheyenne. So let's see, we look off to the south. There goes Interstate. No, that's the highway to Greeley. There's Interstate 25. There's my favorite Love's truck stop right there that I always stop at when I go to Cheyenne. Yeah. Daniel, the DeLorean. There's actually a DeLorean in that building, guys. It's pretty crazy. So, hey, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the Douglas DC-3. Go ahead and get some more of our vintage music in here as well. Hope you guys enjoy the flight tonight. Don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing on Wednesday.
Climbing through 7,000.
Canada 1040 Denver, radar contact, climbing tank level 370.
Climb 370, or Canada 1040.
Okay, we'll turn V-Pilot down a little bit. Sim sounds down a little bit. We're going to continue on out Interstate 80. We're going to fly over a small one-man town, one-person town called Buford. And I'm going to take you on a little tour of my transmitter site. By the way, there's a huge, let's get outside the aircraft. Yep, there it is. This is a Walmart huge shipping facility that they have up there.
1811 for altitude, receive for traffic, net altitude, maintain flight level 370.
Maintain 370, United.
Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me, guys, if you would really appreciate it. We're going to pop up Owls here. Owls is streaming tonight.
Good evening, Denver departure. This should be Delta 320. I'm going to be at flight level 090, requesting flight level.
Okay. Let's bring Owls up here. I'm going to go ahead and pause our music again.
320, you're IFR, right?
Affirm, I'm going to be IFR.
Okay, Delta 320, Denver, radar contact, climbing tank flight level 320.
Flight level
I don't start flaring these things until like 20 feet. That's when I start half my flare. At like 10 or 15, that's when I fully do the flare. So I mean, 50 feet to start a flare is probably where you're getting it wrong. That's probably when the plane's starting to just drop out of the air there. We're going to do a crew swap now for this flight because they're going to spend the night in Denver or go to a different place out of Denver.
Yeah, 221 is going to be the ski 3 landing south.
We got an Alpha 37 if you want to park at that one. I think it's that one. Yeah, Alpha 37 is open. No, it's Capjack live stream over Wyoming and the DC-3.
Alright,
nice signature. That's awesome, dude. Hope your stream's going awesome. Really do appreciate you stopping in. How many streams have you packs taken? Need a food crab at 39-minute flight? A lot.
There's Owls Live, guys. If you haven't checked out Owls' channel yet, be sure to get over and give him a sub.
Interesting. There you go, there, Deadway. Awesome, dude. Might just load my sim. It's a 50-50 chance on my PC crashes mid-flight. Hey, go for it, Marshall, man.
It looks like Owls is doing a Salt Lake City to Jackson Hole trip tonight.
All right, cool. Let's go and get another flight plan set up.
All right.
Over to Denver, dude.
Hello to Al. Oh, he's going to Denver. Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize that. Let's see. We'll catch up with the chat here. Pilot Grayson says, do you live in Cheyenne? No, I'm actually south of there in Denver, Grayson. Look at the wind farm out there, guys. This is for real. That wind farm is absolutely accurate. Grayson said, okay, that Redneck says, my grandparents met at Greeley. They were married for 76 years. Love to see some of northern Colorado and southern Wyoming. Well, I am glad to have you here tonight, man. That is really awesome. Boy, I tell you, that V-Pilot audio gets loud. Okay. Let's see. What's up next? Twice Daily says, don't blink over Buford. You'll miss it. Grayson says, X-plane textures would be flat. Yeah, you know, unless you did some of the some of the setup on your own, Grayson. I forget what it's called now, but I used to have loads of X-plane scenery, and it did a pretty nice job of it.
Okay, Delta 320 direct.
Grayson says, love that sim. Did Tampa to MIA the other day, and MIA, I bet it was slammed, man. Kept getting stepped on in Miami. Yep. So there you go. This is pretty kind of low and slow tonight, guys. Let's go ahead and get back on board here. All right, we're holding course pretty good. Flying out Interstate 80. I think we missed one of my transmitter sites. Oh, look at there. Now, Daniel, twice daily, you'll recognize the twin TV towers. And look, there's Bori. There's the Bori transmitter site. How about that? Isn't that cool? Oh, man, it even renders the building properly there. Look at that. That is really cool. Yeah, guys, these are places that I go to look after radio transmitters. I think we're going to... No, let's just hold this course for a little bit. We're doing all right.
Good night, Delta 475. Bay Flight 19 Delta, same for you. Good night.
Go ahead and get the nose down just a little bit.
19 Delta, see ya.
So yeah, you know, there's not necessarily a lot of mountains in this section. You can see we're heading towards some. These mountains off over here, kind of west and south of Laramie, are called the Snowy Range. And there's already snow up on those, guys. It's already snowed a little bit, if you can believe that. It's crazy. Just crazy. Yep. Daniel, absolutely right. Absolutely right. CST Gaming says, such a cool plane. CST, I am honored that you're here. Welcome. Don't forget, guys, CST Gaming. Get over to his channel. I am sure that a lot of you already have. And be sure, as Pilot Jeremy says...
Haven't yet, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel.
That's right, and get over to CST's channel and do just that. Daniel, you say great riding up there for sure. Not sure what you mean there. What do you mean? Riding what? So this area is called Granite Canyon, and the interstate runs right through it. Guys, I've traveled this section of Interstate 80 so many times.
Denver Center, United 454 with you climbing 6,000.
Yeah, there's a big truck pullover rest area that I drive right by. Hey, Dave Avery is here, my good buddy Dave.
Up to 380, United 454.
Dave, you'll be glad to see that we're flying the vintage DC-3 from United. It's actually, this livery is the state of California, but we won't hold that against her. What a beautiful aircraft. That wasn't a bad takeoff either. Man, I had to hold in a lot of left rudder and a little right aileron there to get it to stay pretty much on the runway. But yeah, guys, I once again travel this area. All snowboarding. Daniel says snowboarding. All right, very good, very good.
Departure United 5196.
Let's see. We got some pictures I want to show you.
700, flight level 230.
And I'm going to bring this one up. This is something that I flew on the stream the other night. I don't know if you got to see. Oh, not that. No, this one. There we go. I was watching CST Gaming's channel, and he did a review on these throttle handles, Boeing throttle handles. And CST, I might want to pull that up in here in a little while and put that on when we're heading up towards Casper. But CST did a great review on the entire set with these handles and everything. And I thought, you know, I've got a set of those in there. So I need to get those. I need to get those on and get them squared up. Let's see. I'm going to go back for just a moment. We're coming up. Oh, we got to make a little bit of a turn to the right. So let's get back on the flight deck, and we're going to come to 265. Let's turn heading 265. Let's see how this turns out. We're following Interstate 80, and we're going to fly over Buford, Wyoming in just a minute. Dave says, old school IFR, I follow roads. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's kind of what we're doing here this evening. We're going to follow Interstate 80, but when we head up to Casper, I'm going to be using my maps and a little dead reckoning.
Stand by. Delta 320 negative. I'm going to be attempting to fix autopilot at the moment to get on course for
Okay, well, this Sperry gyro pilot works pretty good. It's working pretty good so far.
20 for now, flight heading 280, radar vectors.
Grayson says autocorrect. Yeah, right? Yeah, we'll be coming up on that Lincoln Memorial here in just a little bit. There's this big statue of Abraham Lincoln. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to get rendered or not, but we'll see. We'll see. Cruising along here. How about that? We're cruising along at just under 120 knots, guys. That's awesome. Definitely traveling faster this way than on the freeway.
Thunder United 1811, can we keep the climb going?
Okay, let's see. Let's bring the next picture up here.
1811, you restricted us for traffic. Keep past over us. Can we keep the climb?
This is really awesome.
Yes, sir. United 1811 climbing.
My good buddy, let's see.
18410, anytime.
Kyle, Thundercator.
1586, contact.
No, that's not right. Why am I forgetting that all of a sudden? Well, I'm trying to do too many things at once.
Thank you very much.
We're going to go ahead and... Oh, no, get back on there. Going to get a little bit more of a right turn here. Oh, wait a minute. Where are you going, airplane? Now, see, this is where you got to be careful. Oh, I know why. Let's get back up. You see that tower out through my window? That's Buford. I know what I did. You got to make sure to hit the right button and hit it in order.
United 916 Laramie Airport's 12 o'clock and 20 miles.
Okay, copy that. Laramie Airport, 120 miles and straight ahead. United 916 DC-3.
And by chance, do you have the field in sight, or do you want to terminate yet, or you want to wait? Your choice.
Oh, no, we're nowhere near. We're going to take a turn to the northeast as we fly along Interstate 80 here and then circle around from the north, if that's all right. United 916 DC-3.
It's fine by me. There's no one out there, man. United 221, Tango's.
Okay, good. Well, we have the whole area to ourselves. Now, I got to get back up here, get a little more altitude up. Those rocks out in front of us are called Vidawoo. There's Buford and the gas station over there. So, all right, I got to get back in and figure out what I'm doing with this airplane. And go ahead and give full throttle.
United 221, the LS-16 right available.
I think we're catching some winds here, guys.
Actually, it's not available right
There's
now.
the big rocks of Vidawoo.
Yeah, we'll just swap for the LS once this left United 221.
Vidawoo, V-E-D-A-W-A-U, I think is the way to spell that. Okay. I don't like what my airplane's doing here. We're going to stall if we're not careful.
Thank you.
I tell you, she's tricky, guys.
Here, Jack, I'll be back in about 15 minutes here.
All right, Talon, no worries.
And I'm currently flying here to Winnipeg from Vancouver as well.
All right, on.
Catch these thunderstorms.
There's somebody down there on the dirt road. Okay, let's see if we can get climbing here. Yeah, we're climbing. Whoa, whoa, what is the airplane doing? Guys, I don't know what's going on here. I did not do that. All right. I have no idea what just occurred.
Sounds good, as long as you're able to fly your route, man.
Okay. I have no idea what she just did to me there. All right, we're going to go ahead and get out of that sim. Denver Center, United 916 DC-3. We're going to have to clear that sim. We've got a software glitch here. Thank you very much.
Roger.
Okay, so we're going to clear VATSIM. I'm going to put her back on the runway in Cheyenne. Guys, I have absolutely no idea what just happened. That has not happened to me in this aircraft before. Do not know what her problem was.
5213, just to verify, you are cleared for the approach, correct?
All right.
Hey, firm, you cleared me for the approach.
Okay, we're going to dump out of VATSIM.
Denver Center, good evening.
Okay, VATSIM has locked up. I can't seem to disconnect it. Okay, it's disconnected. Okay, there we go. All right, VATSIM. Yeah, something totally happened there, guys. I don't know what it was. So we're just going to go back to Cheyenne. We're going to put ourselves on runway 09. Wow. I have no earthly idea what happened. Yeah, Grayson, me too. We're just going to take back off and head back. Ain't got no gas in it? No, we had 75% fuel tanks and should have had plenty to get to Laramie and on to Casper there, CST. I do not know what happened. All right. I'm going to let everything come back up here. We're going to go back to daytime. You're going to have to put the brakes on. I have no idea. Okay. I've got everything up and started, mixture fuel rich. We'll go ahead and take off again. I sure am going to miss having VATSIM tonight, but let's get down under here and make sure the parking brake is off. Parking brake is off. We're going to take off again. First time that airplane's ever done that to me. Now see, here we go with this left turn. Wow, what is going on with my airplane tonight? Okay, tail wheel. Yep, I want it loose. Let's see if I can get it back on the runway here. Okay, there we go. 40 knots. Man, what is going on? It's like my controls are barely working here, guys. And it's one, okay, you know what? We're going to totally reboot the sim. I am so sorry, everybody, but I do not know what's going on with this thing. So we'll just get out and go back to the very beginning. Wow. So, boy, I don't know. Do not know. Man, I was really enjoying that too. That was really a lot of fun. I'm going to just start the simulator totally over. I'm going to start that over as well. All right. We'll just do a complete reboot here. Man. Yeah, I'm puzzled. I have no earthly idea what the thing's problem was. All right. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go ahead and bring this up. We'll just totally restart the sim from a start on the runway there. All right, guys, any idea in the chat? You know, I had a successful flight in the DC-3 earlier when I was doing a little practice and a little getting ready, and it did not give me this kind of issue. All right, we'll let things boot back up here. I guess we'll go ahead and get some music running. All right. What do you do? I accidentally bumped one button on the autopilot and it threw the whole shebang into the mess here. Yeah, you know, Grayson, you got to laugh, man. It's a simulator. It seems like I get my share of anomalies, though, sometimes. Never happens to me when I'm not when I'm not streaming, though, believe it or not. Yeah, Graham. I don't know that that's a good excuse, but, you know, I'll accept it for now, but we'll get back in and make the night successful here. Holy smokes, man. You know, the software just went crazy. Hey, Aviation Geek is here. You know, I tell you what, while we're waiting for this fool thing to boot back up, somebody just jumped into the voice chat as well. Look at this beautiful view. This is in real life. This is real life. Flying out of Seattle to Anchorage, my good buddy Technicator Kyle the other day had to get up super early to get to the airport, and he shot this shot for me out the side of the Boeing 737. Said the plane was only a third full going from Seattle to Anchorage, and he's doing some work up there this week. And once he landed at Anchorage, Let's see. Can you guys, is that making it? I'm not sure if that's getting part of the screen cut off or not, but anyway. An Air China Cargo 747 at Anchorage and a National Airlines 747 that Kyle shot live up there. All right.
Hey, Jack. How
hey.
are you?
Hey, good, man. How are you doing?
Jack, I made it. I just left Cheyenne.
Well, John, I had the DC-3 both literally and figuratively crashed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the software went crazy and it went into an uncontrolled nosedive that I could do absolutely nothing about.
Wow.
And so I'm off the network now.
Are you coming back on?
I might at Laramie. Let me get over to Laramie.
Okay, because I currently just departed Laramie. Was going to head to Cheyenne, but I can just circle around out here and be looking for you. Let me know when you're up.
Either that or you can fly east out I-80 and meet me. I'll get back on with Denver Center and tell him that we're just going to take off from runway 9. So let me see if I can get the aircraft, if it's started back up.
Yeah, let me know what airport.
Okay, hang on. All right. All right, let's go ahead, full throttle, full rich.
Let me know what airport you're departing from.
I'm departing from Cheyenne, CYS, taking off on runway 09. Now, here she goes off to the right again. Okay, tail wheel is up. Let's see if I can hold her on the runway. All right, here we go. She's flying now.
Are you up on VATSIM?
No, not yet.
Okay, let me know when you are, because that way you'll pop up on my radar.
Okay, let's rotate. We had such a beautiful takeoff as well. Yeah, I'm going to get up in the air here. Okay, there we go. Let's get our landing gear up. Okay, let's get her trimmed out here. Okay, let's set for climb, 2350 RPM. And 36 inches of manifold. Okay, we got it. Let's get that nose down just a little bit. Okay, she's behaving for the moment. All right, I'm going to go ahead and make a left turn. You know, if Denver Center would go offline, I'd just go ahead and pop back up on VATSIM anyway.
Yeah, I'm on VATSIM. I'm just waiting to see if you pop up on radar.
Well, I'm not on VATSIM yet. I haven't started.
Oh, okay. All right. So you just departed.
Yeah, so she's flying right now.
Yeah, I'm only 6 minutes out, so I'll be looking for you. I see the runways now.
What runways? Where are you at Laramie or Cheyenne?
No, Cheyenne. I'm about 12 miles out of Cheyenne. I see the runways now.
Okay. All right. Looks like we've managed to get back up in the air successfully. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to keep a little bit of a climb going.
Yeah. Yeah. I just won't see you, Jack.
What type airplane are you in?
I'm in a Twin Duke Piston.
Okay, copy that. Dave says you've been flying too many jets, props pulled to the side on acceleration. Yeah, Dave, I haven't flown the DC-3 now in a couple of months. As Mike or Al's would say, it's been a minute since I've flown this. And you can see in the last stream, but now she's behaving. So we're going to get up in the air. Pilot Grayson, thanks for stopping in. Yep, you got to go to school early, buddy. That's your most important job right now. So thanks for being here. Thanks for checking in. Okay, we're climbing pretty decently here now. Coming through 7,300 feet. I'm going to reconnect to VATSIM and hopefully not tick the guy off.
I shouldn't be. We're not even in his airspace.
Oh, you know what? I don't
What?
see. Okay, there he is. 127,650. So I'm going to go back and let him know we're back in the air and get a squawk from him.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to fly out I-80 here the way I was. So, yeah, we're heading good. Okay, 127,650. Let's make sure that that's what's in the radio. I got to not climb too hard. 127,650, and we'll get that over.
Number 1979, fly.
Okay.
Departure flight heading 1.
I'm back in here now, John.
Turn right heading 110, runway 30, right click.
All right. I'm looking.
Copy that. On departure, turn right 110, clear for takeoff, runway 30, right next to the copy.
Denver Center, United 916 DC-3. We're back in the air just west of Cheyenne. Drop back in. We got the sim fixed.
All right, block. Hey, Center, did you just mention something else for 929? Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
All right, hang on. United 221, reduce speed 210.
210 knots, say that 221.
979, what did you say? I'm sorry.
I thought you still had something else to say to me before we got blocked there. Thanks, and I'm all clear for the takeoff. Thanks, and copy. I'm good.
All right, sounds good. Who else called or somebody else I blocked?
Yeah, Denver Center, it's United 916 DC-3. We're back up in the air just west of Cheyenne. We got the sim fixed. If you want to give me a new squawk code, we'll be happy to do that.
Okay, what are your intentions? Whereabouts are you? I know you're west of Cheyenne, but how far west, what altitude, what do you want to do? Give me some sort of detail.
Yeah, you bet. We're at about 7,400 feet right now, just flying west VFR to Laramie, and then we'll go on up to Casper after we make a stop in Laramie.
Okay, 9916, squawk 3741.
3741 for United 916 DC-3.
United 221, do
Okay, that's in there.
Let's turn right, heading 080, descend and maintain 8,000, vector to final.
Okay, and we're squawking
Right,
mode C, so he should see us.
And do not exceed,
All right, she's
20
flying
knots,
fine right now.
3021.
Okay, let's get...
Denver Center, 561 Juliet Bravo.
561 Juliet Bravo.
Yeah, good evening, Denver Center. We're at Twin Duke. We're going to join the flight with that DC-3. If we can get a squawk, we'll be VFR back to Laramie. We're currently about 5 miles west of Cheyenne.
561 Juliet Bravo, squawk 0605.
Hello.
Yeah, hey, Talon, hang on a second.
Yeah, 0605 for 561 Juliet Bravo. Again, we'll be joining up on that DC-3.
1 Juliet Bravo, radar ready to contact, say altitude.
Early 12,000. We're going to descend to the DC-3 altitude. I'll make direct contact with him. Thank you.
Number 1 Juliet Bravo, roger. And when you guys do decide to join up, just let me know. I'm going to have one of you squawk standby, because I can't have both of you squawking altitude. Otherwise, I'm going to get some crazy noises in my ear. United 221, 3 from Kurt, turn right, heading 140, maintain 8,000 to establish, cleared ILS runway 16 left.
Right 140, maintain 8,000 to establish, cleared ILS 16 left approach.
Okay, heading back towards Bori there, Daniel, if you're still watching.
I was with you passing through 8,300.
So it's 1955 Denver, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 340.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I have you about my 1 o'clock. I'm currently 11,500 descending to your altitude. I'll join up on you.
Radar contact, turn left.
Okay, copy that. We're going to try to get up to 8,000 feet.
Okay, I'll hold at 8,000.
Okay, let me check my manifold and RPMs again. We need to be at 2350. And we are in 36 inches.
8,000 for next night.
979, right.
A little more on the manifold pressure. All right.
Yeah. Is that you just west of the freeway or right over the freeway?
Just south of it, actually.
Yes, okay, copy.
But
south
right
of it.
along. Let's see if we can spot. Okay, there's Daniel, if you're still in there, there's Bori. You can tell our little circular road up around, man, it looks just like it. It's great.
Legion 663, whereabouts are you?
Affirmative. We're just southeast of the Tuba City DOR.
Okay, John, where are you?
I'll be coming up on your 6 o'clock here shortly. I'm descending through 10,400 for 8,000. I'll join on you.
Copy that.
Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit quicker in this twin
You
dude.
have the DC-3 in sight.
Are you flying real weather, real time, or daytime?
I'm flying daytime, but real weather.
All right. Let me bring my...
561 Juliet Bravo, Denver.
This is 561 Juliet Bravo. Go ahead.
Do you have the DC-3 in sight about 12 o'clock? Looks like a mile or 2 miles.
Affirmative. We have the DC-3 in sight. We've been direct contact with him.
Okay. 561 Juliet Bravo, why don't you go ahead and squawk standby? I'm going to consider you guys United 916 flight of 2 now.
Okay.
What was my squawk number again, please?
Standby. Don't squawk altitude. I'm going to have United 916 squawk standby, or squawk normal. And 1 Juliet Bravo squawk standby. You guys are now United 916 flight of 2.
And DC-3 copies United 916 flight of 2. Okay, yeah, John, I'm going to fly right up the freeway until we get to the Happy Jack Road exit, which is
okay, copy.
Which I'll let you know.
I got you in sight, Jack.
Okay.
Yeah, 917.
And I'm making a whole whopping 115 knots.
Flight level 430, expedite through 15, please.
Direct to wings, expedite to 430, thanks, back up.
I am going to literally have to drop one thing of flaps or I'll stall at that speed.
That's awesome.
I'm 120 now.
Okay, well, she's flying good this time, so...
You open up those cowl flaps so don't burn this thing up.
221, contact tower 120, or excuse me, 124.3.
Okay, let's...
okay.
Tower 24-3, United 221, how we gonna?
Got altitude 8,000.
Okay, and I'm going to hold
Please, I got a departure altitude.
at this altitude.
Let's copy that.
Try
Right,
to anyway.
direct to wings.
Bingo. Okay, hands off flying.
Okay, we're getting our nose down to where we're going to fly level.
Southwest 376, direct Denver.
All right, guys. Hey, Tom Doll's here. Hey, Tom, welcome.
Denver Center, good afternoon. UPS 5054 Heavy 8,000 for 10,000, Connor 7 departure.
UPS 5054 Heavy, Denver departure, your radar contact.
All right, guys, well, I hope you're having fun. John's in here with us. Let's see if we can see him on
1
Volanta.
o'clock, it's a Challenger climbing out of 11. Should be climbing pretty fast and should be...
Let's see, do I have Volanta even running? I thought I
We're going
did,
to
but maybe
try
not.
climb via the side,
Good
UPS
grief.
5054 Heavy.
What you got, John?
Trying to slow up.
Okay.
I got 1 degree of flap, and I'm only 1,000 on my manifold pressure,
exchange route.
and I'm still doing 120 knots.
What's your aircraft number again?
I'm in the 561 Juliet Bravo.
Okay, I see you on VATSIM then.
Denver,
Okay.
what route you'd like, the altimeter's
I'll be coming up on your right side.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you hold hold course on me then, and I'll let you know when I'm gonna change.
Yeah, no worries. We'll do it just like we did in Alaska. I'll just kind of ease on in.
Roger that. Okay, I am coming around to. Let's see. I'm gonna go to about 280, correcting for the interstate here.
280, and I'm just to the right of the interstate now.
Okay.
In fact, I'm going to stay on the right side of the interstate.
We're going to fly over the little town of Buford. Buford. Population 1. Salute. Like they used to do on Hee Haw. Remember Hee Haw years ago?
Yeah.
Hey guys, while we're at it, don't forget, Mickey Mike is going to be participating in the World Flight Route 2024 that starts on November 2nd. It's going to be a wonderful week-long series of travel via simulator over the path that you see on your screen right now. And I really, really encourage you to make your plans to be there for that, to join in on the live stream. I can't wait.
Wow.
I'm really super, super excited that our very own good buddy Mickey Mike is going to be able to participate in that.
What are they? What are they flying? What kind of planes?
You know that I'm not sure. That I am not sure. We'll have to see if we can't get Mike to tell us sometime.
UPS 5054, climb maintain flight level 320.
But anyway, World Flight Route 2024, the Wings of Hope, raising money for the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. That's always been one of my absolute favorite charities to give to. My wife and I have been given to St. Jude's for years, and I would encourage you that if you're looking for a wonderful way to give back, it certainly is a good one. And, of course, the Wings of Hope and the World Flight are going to be really going towards that end. So November 2nd through the 9th, we'll keep talking about it here. Oh, CST, you're going to be there? I did not know that. Thanks for letting us know in the chat. You're going to be. We're going to fly the 777. Y'all are going to fly the 777. John, we got you off my right wing there. I see you. You're coming up. So when the stream catches up with you. There's John. Yeah, there's John. John, do you see a DC-3?
No, actually, I have you in a 777.
Oh, my God. What is it with the model matching? Holy smokes. Yeah, 777, this low and slow.
What do you see me as?
A little single-engine aircraft. Looks like a Mooney, maybe?
Close enough. I'm in a twin piston Duke.
Well, they certainly aren't doing the model matching here like we might hope, huh? No. Now, I'm getting snow being rendered in some of the cracks and crevices. That's pretty wild. Okay, John, I'm going to come to 290, kind of following the interstate through the Vidawoo section. This is where we crashed earlier. CST, man, I am really excited that you're a part of that, too. I'm sorry I did not know, but now I do. And we'll certainly be talking about CST Gaming's participation in the Wings of Hope.
No problem. We'll go ahead and do that now.
As well as Mickey D. Mike. So you guys are just fantastic. I'll get something new made up there for UCST to kind of promo during my flight streams here. Okay, guys, once again, we're back in the air. Hear that radial engine.
2004.
John, are you out in front of me now a little bit?
Southwest 376, you don't by chance see the field.
Okay, I don't know where John went. John's in there somewhere. Okay, we're going to continue on with the same flight plan. We're basically heading towards Laramie, but we're going to make one little detour.
674 direct cheese.
Flying over the area known as Vidawoo. And John, if you're still in there, actually, I'm not going to make that turn just yet. I think I want to see if maybe I can get a little more altitude here. So I'm going to nose up just a little bit and climb.
Yeah, Pablo 376.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, this is John. Yeah, Sim froze up. Had to restart the computer, so I am going to step out and see if I can figure out what this problem is, because it's done this twice now lately.
Oh, John, I'm sorry, man. Doggone it. What's going on with these things?
I don't know. I'll talk to Scott. He seems to be able to help me out with these issues. It just pops up every.
Good afternoon, Ursa 35, the T-33 slant golf for 5 to North Farmington with the numbers. Looking for that left base entry to land on
with you
7.
later.
Okay, John. Thanks for being here. We'll give it another try sometime.
Yep, no worries.
Okay,
If anything, I'll try to be
Affirmative. We're 5 to the north of Farmington.
We're getting low here again, but
No worries,
I'm hand flying it out.
Yeah. Jack, are you going to be on Wednesday?
Yes, we'll be doing a flight probably in the 777 somewhere.
Okay, perfect. I'll try to be available on Wednesday then.
Yeah, Roger. We're to the
Okay,
left
John,
base entry for
excellent.
runway 7.
You got it, man. Have a good night.
Okay, you too, John. Thanks. Well, had John in there for a little while, doggone.
That's request runway 7 clear to landers to 35. Thanks.
Okay, gonna add a little more power in. We're gonna keep flying along Interstate 80 here, chasing these cars up. Got to gain a little altitude here.
Denver Center, American 9378.
Being a little stubborn about
75
wanting
miles
to climb
northwest to the
here.
city.
Man, I hope we're not going to have another problem because we're getting a lot lower than I want to be. Airspeed is dropping.
Bringing 9370 Denver Squawk 5.
Yeah, but how about those Chiefs, huh?
5167.
Oh, no, how about them Chiefs, man? Yeah, we're way too low here. Why is my power dropping? Look, she's doing it again. Same doggone thing. Look at that. Same doggone thing. Why is it I get to this point? It flew beautifully earlier today, Talon. All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know. John Sim froze up, and mine is giving me fits here with the DC-3. I don't know what's going on.
0013,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I've never had this airplane do this before.
I mean, you could try flying higher so you could, get out of those spins, but...
Man, I don't know. All right.
Weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's done it twice. And it's right in the same spot as well. I'm going to go over to Laramie, and we're going to try taking off from Laramie. Yeah, we're going to just, VATSIM just is not working for us tonight, so not going to do that. All right, let's just go straight over to Laramie with this thing and see if we can fly up to... Yeah, I don't know that I'm even going to leave this stream online for people to watch. Wow. Okay, let's see. Laramie. Okay, we're just going to get on runway 3 and take off. Wow, man. Talon, you ever had something like this happen before?
No, because I haven't flown the DC, but I mean, so that could be some sort of weather issue. I don't know. Wind? Are you on live weather when you're flying?
Yeah, live weather, but yeah, I've never seen this do this before. Okay, let's let her get started up here. Everything is up and full. This is the Laramie Airport, so we're just going to take off out of Laramie.
Yeah, I recommend though that you probably stay a little higher, because if you do get into one of those dives, you can recover. You know what I mean?
Not in this aircraft.
Really?
All right, is it going to start? Okay. All right, well, there goes nothing, huh? Full power. $40 knots. Tail wheel up. One thing I forgot to do on takeoff is go slightly nose down. See if I can stay on the runway. There's 75. All right, rotate. Oh, she's kind of all over the place here. Okay, we're up in the air. Wow. I'm telling you, this thing is not going to beat me. Okay, let's get the gear up. Craziness. Man, she was flying so good too, and then we get to that same spot in Vitawoo and it goes down. That is really weird. Now, it did not do that to me in my practice flight. I flew over to Laramie and it worked just fine.
So on the airspeed indicator, what's the ideal like speed to fly at?
Well, you want to climb out at about 90 knots, which is we're just a hair below that right now. I'm going to trim. I'm going to trim for climb.
You're at about 75 when you spiraled out there, I think.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened. Okay, so I'm trying to hold my climb speed at about 90 knots. We're going to head over towards Pilot Hill. I'm going to try to climb.
Yeah, Dave's right. There could be icing. I'm not sure how that'll do that, because that's not obviously not normal, because that just happened unprovoked. So probably some sort of icing, flight sim weather thing, I think.
You know, one other thing I just noticed that I did not do is I did not auto lean the throttle in this position here. I don't know that that has anything to do with it, but it might have. Okay. I really don't want to give up on this just yet, you know. There's Laramie, which is where we were going. So we're going to fly on over towards Pilot Hill, which was going to be our first destination. Then we'll turn north towards Casper and see if we can get there. I got time to fool around in the flight simulator tonight, so that's what I'm going to do. And you guys are welcome to hang in there with me. Okay, we're climbing a little bit better here. You know, I may have made a mistake with that auto lean. 2350 and 36 inches, so let's get back to, okay, we're at 36 inches on the manifold. Let's go to 2350 on the RPM. That should be our climbing. Boy, the nose came up an awful lot just then. Yeah, she's a bit of a tricky old bird to fly. And you know, the other thing, guys, is you know, these aircraft were pretty much manual flight except for some of the stuff we've been doing with this Sperry gyro compass. All right, we should be heading over towards Pilot Hill. Okay, she's climbing better now, and we're coming through 8,500 feet, which is higher than we've been tonight, so that's good. Yeah, Talon, this is a real challenge. You may want to give it a go sometime.
Yeah, I might.
I do have the Duckworks DC-3 mod in with this as well. So maybe it was operator error. I tell you, I'm gonna start flying the DC-3 in some more streams. We'll go over some prettier country too. In a few minutes, I'll look and see if Volanta picked it back up. Yeah, we're climbing at a decent. Oh, what are you doing? Stop. Yeah, see, Talon, we're climbing. I think my mistake was I didn't set the manifold and the RPM pressure correctly, and I did not go into auto lean, but I was in auto rich, and I think that's probably what caused me to lose power. And it was probably because of the altitude at that point at Vitawoo, because it is higher. I can see the Pilot Hill towers just out to the left of our nose. Yep, there they are, right up here. So we're gonna go make a turn around there. So yeah, operator error looks like, pilot error. think it's all on me. Okay, there's Pilot Hill, this flat-topped wide area. So, Daniel, if you're still in there. Beanie Baby Prod, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you in the Captain Jack stream. This is our third attempt at getting the DC-3 to where it's supposed to go. Now, Cheyenne is back off this way, so we essentially went down right over in here. But, yep, here's my Pilot Hill, Laramie transmitter site. I have a couple of my radio stations right in here, right in that building right there. So we're going to fly over Pilot Hill. Maybe I'll try to figure out how to edit that spot out of the stream, or we may just leave it. Yep, there we go. That's what she looks like. Yeah, Daniel, there's the rough hill, the last hill climb. So yeah, guys, I go to this transmitter site up here in the Laramie area, and you can see the road there. It's rendering it with snow. Daniel, you should recognize all of this. Tom, you too, maybe. The big valley where we have to really cut up the hill. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and turn towards Casper, and I'm going to hand fly it into the turn.
You going to be landing here?
What's that?
You going to be landing shortly?
No, we won't be landing. We've got 100 miles or so to go. We're going to Casper, Wyoming, and we're at Laramie, so if you want to look at a map. And I'm going to kind of be going by dead reckoning. We're going to fly up towards Medicine Bow, and the Medicine Bow VOR, which is at 111.6. So I'm going to put that into the nav radio. Okay, let's turn out of this, and I'm going to set. Okay, let's go ahead and get back here. Let's get our hydraulic pump in the position it needs to be for the autopilot. We're going to try to reset our autopilot. Let's dial up our directional fix. Get those matched. We're going to turn on the Sperry. We're going to level out here, and we're going to fly this heading for a little bit. Let's get our nose back up. Yeah, this rudimentary autopilot's a little tricky, guys. Okay, now we should be able to hold level flight right about there. Come up just a little bit. We'll get our climb indicator at 0. Okay, we're holding course. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come down here into the instrumentation. Okay, it looks like we're... Let's see, do we have that frequency set right? No, wait a minute. We want to go to 30, heading 30. No, not quite right. Let's come back. Go to 320, see if we get back. Okay, I don't know if I'm picking up the VOR just yet. I'm still learning how to use those instruments as well. Okay, leaving Laramie behind. Guys, if you haven't smashed that thumbs up button yet, please do so for me. I would appreciate it if you're still hanging in here with me. Man, that was a real trick. 6 likes so far. Sure would appreciate it. 12. Okay, it just updated. 12. Hey, that's great. Man, if we could get up to 20. 27 is my record. Not that that's a big deal for me, but that would be really cool. Yeah, I tell you, there's some real tricks to flying this airplane. We'll go ahead and get some music going again here. And we're going to try to head for the Medicine Bow VOR. It looks like we're almost on course for it according to the map. I want to get a little more altitude. Okay, she's flying right anyway, for the time being. We're in auto lean. We've got the cruise. Needs to be 2,200. Okay, let's go back. Okay, RPM we can set for 2,200 for cruise. What does that red light over there mean? I do not know. Wheels are not down, are locked. Well, my indicators are showing so. Okay. Hey, dear old dad, still here. Hey, glad you're here, buddy. Getting your money's worth out of this bird. Yeah, I think so. I think, honestly, the reason we went down at Vidau twice in the same spot was operator error. I don't think I had the mixture set correctly. And, you know, I don't spend enough time in this airplane. But now we're heading off towards the Medicine Bow. It's fun anyway. We'll just have a good old time. I think I can turn my lights off now. All right. Yeah, and I'll tell you, there's, you know, they flew an awful lot by RPM and manifold pressure in these aircraft. Daryl Dad says, been down that road many times. Yeah, buddy, I tell you, you know, it's just fun. It's just fun. Graham's going to go. Good night, Jack. Graham, thanks a lot. You can watch the landing in Casper in the replay there, buddy. Appreciate you being here, Graham. Thank you, man. Up there in Scotland. We'll see you next time, brother. Going to be doing a flight Wednesday night. Not really 100% sure exactly what I'm going to be doing just yet. I don't know. I may get back in this thing. This thing is not going to beat me. Maybe we'll do a week's worth of DC-3. That's all right. I don't think, as far as I know, that there's any other live streamer doing the DC-3. And it's a fun one to jump into on occasion and try to do something with. All right, so let's see if I can keep zeroing in on that VFR, or VOR, I'm sorry. So it looks like it wants to be at about 310. So I'm also following another indicator that I have on my sim screen here. Oh, didn't want that. Okay, I'm kind of zeroed in on the Medicine Bow VOR, and after we do that one, we're going to turn to a heading. Let's see, I got to figure out what heading I'm going to go on once we hit that VOR. Then we're going to try, 337. Hello. Boy, that was a train wreck. That went away. I don't know what that big old lake out there. Oh, it says on my chart here, Cooper Lake. It's kind of a drying up lake. So yeah, we're heading towards the Medicine Bow VOR on 111.6. Thought this was some good music for the DC-3. Was trying to find some big band stuff, but couldn't find anything royalty-free, at least not so far. Okay, gonna keep making little adjustments here. Let's see what we got on our indicators. Yeah, we should be in pretty good shape. You see, I still need to learn how to use some of this other instrumentation down here. I don't know exactly what all of it does. Okay, that's going to be a radio compass. We go back up here, so 111.6. is our Medicine Bow VOR. Sure was fun being able to have VATSIM on with this thing, but I don't want to bother that guy anymore tonight since we had the issues. Hey guys, once again, wouldn't mind you hitting that thumbs up button for me. 14 right now. That's awesome. Thanks so much. Wow, this song's a little sleepy, but we'll get past it here. Hey, let's see if we can't dial in some of Aviation Geek's videos here. That was something that we always like to do on the Captain Jack stream. All right. Oh, you know what? Al's is landing. Let's watch Al's here. He's hitting his replay here.
Got that thing down to a nice landing, dude.
Oh, he's watching somebody in the.
Is this your brother? I'm guessing this is your brother because he's in Turkey right now.
Oh, you know what? I need to fix this.
Then we got the max landings and all these goodies. Let's check it out.
I'll fix this and we'll get that squared right up, guys.
Most of it comes just ice. I had water here, but it all melted. I already drank it all. Are those my frames but worse? No. Oh, we already came back? Ah, okay. Coming to good old Atlanta.
Okay, let's see if we can get that. There we go. He's watching somebody's landing in Atlanta there. In real life.
This thing sounds just crazy, dude. This thing is rocking in here, bro. Holy crap.
Whoa.
Greased it. Holy crap. Nice, dude. That was awesome. We got him landing into a...
Yeah, he's replaying some other guys. Looks like in real life flights.
It sounds exactly like the Boris sound pack too.
Okay, let's see if we can't find some of my buddy Aviation Geek's videos in here. Okay, you know what? I have got to find... Aviation Geek, you know, you're, when I put in Aviation Geek, and well, wait a minute, I've got it saved. Hang on here, we'll do that. Yeah, there we go. This is what I want. Okay, guys, let's look at this. Here's a Hercules C-130 turning final 20 right at B&A from Aviation Geek. Oh, well, that was quick. All right. Let's see if we can't replay that. All right, here we go. I think I'm going to get a chance to meet Aviation Geek in real life. I'm going to make a trip to Nashville early part of December, and I think I'm going to get to have a real life meeting with Aviation Geek. So that'd be pretty cool. We are coming up on the Medicine Bow VOR, by the way. Let's watch this airplane come around, then we'll see if we can spot Medicine Bow. Yep, it's back up behind us actually now. I actually drove through that little town yesterday, or one day last week. Man, I did not lean out the aircraft. That's what caused my problem. Well, live and learn. That's why they put you in a simulator, right? Wow, look at this.
Yeah, we got lots of C-130s here up in Winnipeg. Amazing.
Do you really? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The military loves flying them over here.
Aviation Geek says, I got soaked Saturday. What'd you hang out at the airport? And okay, when this comes around here, I got to get back in our DC-3 and come to a heading of about, let's see, 3435, about 346 to head us kind of up to Casper. But we'll watch this airplane go ahead and come in. Actually, I'll go ahead and just get in the aircraft and make that heading turn.
How to eat white rice and stay thin like in Japan.
Yeah, how about that? How do you do that?
Unfortunately, pure.
Oh, man, I hate the commercials. I really just hate the commercials anymore. They're just obnoxious. All right, we're making the turn up towards Casper. You see that road down on the lower left here? I drove down that road from Casper last week, and that's kind of what inspired me to want to make this flight tonight. Get a look at it out here. Yep. Big, wide open area. Look at all that overpopulation, guys. Yeah, Casper is, if I recall, yep, it should be either right up out here or right out here. We'll make a course correction here in just a few minutes. You eat everything and stay thin, Aviation Geek? Oh, wow. Well, there you go. Oh, here you go. Is this one you shot in the downpour? Let's see. This looks like you shooting something in the downpour here. All right, monitor 2. Oh man, boy, you are dedicated. You are dedicated, dude. Holy smokes. Yeah, got that one disappearing real quick. Okay, we're going to hold this course for a little while. Actually, we're going to come around to, yeah, I want to take us a little more to the left, and we're going to fly up V85 airway, at least at this altitude. So we need to come around to, let's go, yeah, 333 right now. Let's turn this heading. That's going to put us towards Victor 85 airway that I'm looking at on my other chart that I can follow me on here. Very cool. All right, let's see what else Aviation Geeks got in here for us. Some of your new ones. A320, oh, actually, I think we've already ran that one. Let's see the A319 rocket departing 20 right, he says. Look at that beauty. What a beauty. What a beauty, mate. Yep, there she goes. Nicely done, Aviation Geek. Man, you just catch a lot of great aircraft. I tell you, I'm looking forward to the day when you catch Colorado 1 out there from Southwest. Man, there's just a whole lot of nothing out here. I mean, this area of Wyoming, you know what's really interesting, too, is I passed by several metal statues of, like, cowboys in a wagon and a little family. There's the wind farm. I drove through that wind farm. The highway's over there somewhere. But this little family out literally, you know, like cooking dinner out on the prairie. And it was really amazing because these were lifelike metal figures cut out. And you just saw them and you saw how immense and vast this area is just out in the land. Just when you're out in the land and, you know, just down there. And it blew my mind thinking of how vast and how large the good Lord created everything. And, you know, I was just astonished at his majesty and his glory and his creation. Man, you can't help but get out in the middle of a place like this. I stopped the truck on one of the pull-offs on the side of the road, and I cut the truck off, and I just stood there for a minute and listened. I don't know how close somebody else was to me, but I was just overwhelmed by the immenseness of it all. Holy smokes, man, I'll tell you. Just it just blows my mind how big everything is. And when you're out in the middle of these vast open areas all by yourself, I forget what the name of this mountain is, but I think it's the tallest mountain in Wyoming. Yeah, it blows my mind. Hey, Daryl Dad says the short bus. Yeah, you know, we were here. Let's get back in here for just a minute. We did this a little while ago, Daryl Dad, but I think there's all of what I say, 15 seats in this thing. Let's see. Let's count them again. We'll get up here and we'll look back. So we'll get up against the door and we'll look back through here. And yeah, let's see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that's 7. And then another 2 rows. So 21. There's 21 seats on board. Jiminy Christmas. Really something, isn't it? Well, I tell you what, she's behaving. You know, when you put her in auto lean, let me show you here on the camera. So you see where the mixture position is. Yeah, I think we're going to fly another DC-3 on Wednesday night, and I'm going to try to be a little more organized. But it's all about where you have the mixture set and where you have your RPM and manifold pressure on both engines. So we're flying here at about, 150 knots. And these instruments, unfortunately, do not pop out. Yeah, the shorter bus. Yeah, for sure. All right. But, you know, we're going to go make a landing in Casper. And we'll probably call it a night at that point. Once again, guys, if you haven't smashed that thumbs up button for me, sure would appreciate it. Got 14 of you tonight. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that more than you know. Really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, yeah, you know, I'm getting up towards, I think, 400 subscribers. Which, once again,
hit it.
What's that? What'd you say, Talon?
You hit 400.
Whoa, 401. Hey, thank you. Oh, man, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Can I hear 500? Okay, we'll get there eventually. Not that I care overall, but it is fun. Okay, let's see. Wanted to catch another Aviation Geek video or two here. Oh, now here you go. This is interesting. I haven't seen this one, buddy. The KSRB tail dragger takeoff. Let's take a look. See what, well, as soon as the stupid commercial gets over. Well, it's nice that you got commercials, I guess. They're Aviation Geek. Yeah, be sure to get over to Aviation Geek's channel, too. As a matter of fact, let me put it up. Well, here, we'll watch this airplane. Then I'm going to put Aviation Geek's address in the channel so that you can subscribe to him. Look at this. Hey, waggled his wings at you there, Aviation Geek. How about that? Nice. Man, that's a sawed-off little something, isn't it? Talk about low and slow. Okay, very good. I want to get back in the flight deck here, in the DC-3 flight deck for just a minute and change our course just ever so slightly to 340 because I think we need to head up through that pass, and we're also going to fly around my transmitter site up in Casper, and then we're going to go land, and we're going to call it an evening for tonight, I think, but I think we're doing the DC-3 again. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, get over to my good buddy Aviation Geeks channel. Give him a subscribe, if you would. I'm going to put his link in the chat. And then my good buddy Talon's Aviation, who is in here. Talon, you still with me?
Yes,
In
sir.
the voice chat? All right, man. What you got going on? What's been happening with you lately?
Just kind of living life. You know, a lot of school's been going on. You know, already got some homework piling on, and haven't been able to stream much, but I've been kind of flying a little bit. But I'll be hopping back on that grind once I kind of get settled on into high school.
Right on, right on. What grade are you in this year?
Freshman.
You're a freshman. Right on, brother. Right on. Good job. Good job. I tell you what, that's you're entering the 4 years that you're going to have the most fun you'll ever have in your life, believe it or not. Yeah, it's school. Yeah, it can be a drag, but you're going to have more fun these 4 years. And there's Talon's Aviation's link in the chat, guys, and his his YouTube channel up on the screen there. So be sure to get over to Talon's Aviation and Aviation Geeks and go ahead and get them in there as well. Really appreciate you taking the time to do that. Don't forget, too, if you haven't yet, CST Gaming, I'm going to put his link here in the chat. Be sure to go over to CST's channel and give him a subscribe if you haven't already. Aviation Geek says, if you got time December 4th, might cook some steaks while you're in. Oh man, I tell you what. Sounds good, buddy. We'll have to see what the schedule is and what the working schedule and all that is and everything. But I'd love to get to do that with you, brother. That would be awesome. Okay, so we're kind of, let's see, trying to gauge where I am. Casper Mountain is off over here to the left. And so I want to change course to get over towards Casper Mountain. Man, it's amazing how fast, a little bit of time this is taking in an aircraft. And when I drive up I-25, which we may do that flight back on Wednesday night. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting back in this DC-3 again. It's not going to beat me on Wednesday evening instead of the jetliner. I don't know, Talon. You want to take a go? You want to take a go at the DC-3 here with me, maybe Wednesday evening?
I might just have to.
Might just have to. That would be great. Flying over a whole lot of nothing, Wyoming there. And I'll tell you what, guys, it was windy there last week in Wyoming. Yeah, as a matter of fact, there's the road that I came down and went south towards Medicine Bow. As a matter of fact, it gets so windy up in Wyoming that I've started calling it wind-doming. Hey, dear old dad. Yeah, you're definitely invited. Hey, dear old dad, if you can make it in on Wednesday evening, I think we're going to fly Casper to Cheyenne, and then we're going to fly on down to Centennial in the DC-3. I think we're going to do that. I'll have to think real hard. But I think that may be what we're going to end up doing. All right, let's go ahead and get some music going again. Ha! Ho! There you go. Yeah, finger snapping. Yeah! All right, good stuff. Okay, we're heading towards Casper Mountain. And we should be pretty much on course to fly right over my transmitter site that I have up there. Once again, Casper is about 4 to 4.5 hours worth of driving from Denver. And I got to do that Thursday morning because I got to go back up there for a little while. I think one thing we're going to do here is see what our METAR looks like for Casper. Okay, CPR, if you're interested. Okay. All right, 8 knots. VFR, no warnings, no ceiling, 29 or 87. So I think we'll duck back in the aircraft here. 29 or 87. Okay, there's 29 or 9ers, so let's get right below that, 29 or 87 approximately. Okay. We're at about, we're at about 10,000 feet. I think we should probably start descending a little bit. So we're going to get the nose of the aircraft to start heading down a little bit. Natrona County International. Okay, the winds, the way they're showing there, are coming out of the southeast. So I think we're going to have to land on runway 8 to where we have a bit of a wind off the right nose. So we'll be coming in from the west. Here, let's bring up Chart Fox so I can show that to you guys. Okay, so we're going to do a VFR landing onto runway 08. So let's bring that chart up to where we can see it here. Make it a little bigger. Okay, so we'll be coming into runway 8. Wind is out of the southeast at 8 knots. So that's what we'll plan for. Okay. But we're going to do VFR and we're going to do VFR flying. Okay, so I want to get into the descent profile. So we're going to go to 2,000 on the RPM. And we're going to lean out, or we're going to throttle down to 20 inches and start descending. And we're going to see if we can see my transmitter side. I think I see it right out there in front of us. It should be that in that area right there. That's looking really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and put in a notch of flaps, try to slow us down a little bit. We're going to trim down. Man, I tell you, when that song ends, it ends, don't it? Okay, let's get our nose down some more. Yeah, we're going to fly right over my transmitter side, it looks like, I think. Or it might be this area over here. We should be heading right over some. Oh, there they are. Nope, that's it. There's my transmitter site at Casper. Yep, that's that big wide open field. I remember that. And the road is anatomically correct. This is amazing. Yeah, there's the paved road. You get off right there. You drive up this dirt road and over through the woods. And there it is. Any of you EMF guys watching, there's KLWC right there. Right there. Very good. Oh, that is so cool, guys. All right, we're heading on down into Casper. I'm going to even bring the nose back up a little bit. We're going to kind of fly out towards the airport. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to disengage the autopilot. Okay, autopilot's disengaged. And I'm going to start a right-hand turn here as we go down over the mountain. Yep. That's totally correct. That is so very cool. Okay, we're going to trim up, get the nose up just a little bit. Because I'm also going to need to start slowing down. I'm going to head out over the city. So we can keep getting down in altitude. Okay, the airport altitude is 5,344 feet. Yeah, was here just last Thursday, spent the night, had to come home on Friday, and I'll be going again this Thursday up to Casper. But I think we're going to do another DC-3 flight from Casper on Thursday night. I think we're going to have a week of that. By the way, guys, dear old dad is in the house. Dear old dad, be sure to head over to dear old dad's channel as well. I'm going to put his link in the chat. Be sure to get on over to dear old dad's channel and give him a sub. If I can get my mouse to go where I want it to go and not crash the airplane at the same time, because I'm doing 3 things at once. Yeah, let's get our nose up a little bit. Okay. Dear old dad, get over and give dear old dad a subscription and a like there. Okay, we're going to... What's that?
How close are you?
Pretty close. Is it getting late for you?
Yeah, but I'm up for it a little bit now. Gotta land this plane.
Okay, we're gonna get another notch of flaps in. We're gonna make a turn. I'm kind of using my map over here to head over to the airport. We're gonna parallel runway 08. That is not the airport out in front of us. That's another airstrip of some sort. Whoa! My iPad fell down. Okay. And I'm going to keep manually flying the airplane here. Okay, our speed's coming down. Airport's going to be off over to our nose out there somewhere. Aviation Geek, yeah, do subscribe to dear old dad. He's another great flight streamer here. He's got a lot of great content. Please do get over to his channel there. The link's in the chat. Okay, totally hand flying at this point.
All right, let's see it, Jack.
Are you taking off, Talon?
No, let's see this landing.
Okay, well, we're getting there. We got to fly parallel and then turn back in. And right now, we're looking super good on our speed. Let's go ahead and auto rich. We're gonna have to fly around and make an approach into 08 because of the wind. The wind's kind of at our tail from here. Trying to definitely spot the airport. Yeah, that's going to be it. Kind of out in front of us there. All right, let's go ahead and kill the music, and we're going to get the sim sounds back up.
What runway are you coming into?
08.
You have to do a full circle around there then.
Yep.
Gonna be a fun approach.
Yep, there it is off to the left, just outside our window. I'm going to get the sim sounds back up here. Okay, and I'd like to get down to about 5,344 feet. METAR once again. $2987, we've got that in the box. Winds are 150 at 8. You know, we probably could land on 2-1 as well. Yep, there's the airfield out to our left. Tell you what, I think we're going to take a turn here, and we're going to come in on 2-1. Since we ain't got nobody really telling us what to do. There goes I-25 off to the north. Okay, so I kind of want to come to a heading. Hey, co-pilot, what's the reciprocal of 212?
The what?
What's the reciprocal of 212? At 180, so 29, or crap, why can't I think? 212 and 180. And it's going to be, what, 08-ish, something like that. That's about what I'm on right now. Okay, let's see. We can get that nose down a little bit. Get my speed where it needs to be. Okay, I don't want to get too fast, so I'm going to go ahead and drop the gear. Landing gear going down. Okay, and we're going to make a turn. Props full forward. Hear that sound come up. We're going to make a turn back for a final. So we're going to have about an 8-knot crosswind. Okay, there's the runway. I got the runway lights. And we're going to stay right here at about 90 knots. Okay, let's make sure we got landing rate monitor up. Okay, there it is. We'll see what our landing rate is. Now, Talon, when I did my practice flight earlier, I've never seen a landing rate like that before. But evidently, I really, you know, you kind of float the DC-3 in, you cut the throttle, and you just let her really settle. And
Nice.
I'd have to go back and look at fshub.io. If you want to do that, look for Captain Jack. But honestly, I think it was like minus, some fool thing like -2, 1, 2. And I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Do you think I believe that? And the DC-3 does not land, you know, butter. You know, it creeps and hollers and makes noise.
Yeah, I'm looking at your Volante here. It says you got a negative 318.
Okay, and when was that?
That was earlier today.
Okay.
Was that your practice flight?
Was that in the DC-3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheyenne.
Yeah. Something was weird somewhere. See, now that sounds totally reasonable. That's totally reasonable. Okay. Let's get another notch of flaps in. We're going to get the nose down a little bit. And we're on short final. Once again, we're going to have that headwind from 150 just off the nose. Okay, let's get her in. Happy with the approach so far. Total VFR flying in. Okay, here we go on the throttle cam. Back the throttle down. We'll go ahead and lower the last notch of flaps. We're on the glide slope. Okay, nose out, throttle back. Okay, there we go, we're down. Minus 256.
Nice.
Yep, that was totally great in the DC-3. Okay, we're gonna keep the tail will come down at about 40, although I can go ahead and force it down now.
Yeah, I always struggle.
Oh man, I didn't record it. Doggone it.
Oh. Gotta put that on your checklist.
I tell you, doggone, man. Yeah, that was a real decent landing, and I'm just mad at myself because we didn't record it. Would have loved to have watched that coming in. Okay, well, anyway. Welcome to Casper, guys. Once I figured out what the deal was with the lean in the mixture. Why is there a car driving on the road? I need to watch what I'm doing. Okay, guys, I tell you what. I think we're going to do Casper to Cheyenne to Centennial Airport on Wednesday night. Dear old Dad, thanks. Yeah, that was a nice touchdown. That was a nice landing. We'll go ahead and clean up the airplane, get the flaps up and everything, since we're not going to be doing a replay. Man, I'm disappointed in that. Yeah, we'll probably do another... I tell you what, we're probably doing an American Airlines livery. I'm not sure where the standard FBO is here at this airport. But we're going to go ahead and just pull up to the building here. Actually, if I look at the airport, this is an international airport too, by the way. Yeah, we'll just pull into the terminal. Tail wheel is free. We're just going to go right over here. Okay, guys, there you go. Nice landing in Casper. Minus 256 on landing rate monitor. You know, the other thing I can do, let me get the parking brake on. It's so funny. Okay, parking brake is on. We can lock the tail wheel. All right, tail wheel is locked. And there you go. Well, we made it. We'll go ahead and we'll shut the engines down. And we'll get the doors open and we'll let y'all get off the aircraft here. And we'll call it a night. Dad Gum, I wish I had a landing to show you. Oh, man. Anyway, all right. Well, there you go. Talon's Aviation. Talon in the house. Talon, thanks for being here, my friend. Appreciate you very much. Thanks, everybody, for hanging in there with me during the faux pas. You know, you got to learn how to fly an aircraft, and when you don't fly it for a while, it was totally on me. I know now the reason that we crashed was we hit altitude at Vita-Woo, and we did not have the fuel mixture correctly done, so that's what happened. I'll look forward to a better stream on Wednesday night, but I think we're going to duck back into the DC-3 here, or let's see, where is it? There it is, that way. And I think we're going to fly from Casper to Cheyenne and on down to Centennial in Denver. So with that, I think we'll go ahead and call it a night. Talon, thanks for being here, man. Really appreciate you.
My pleasure as always.
Yep, and yeah, you know, pull out the DC-3 there and do a little practicing maybe, and get set up, and we'll do there. Hey, Noah's here. Just got back home. See you're at the final destination. Wish you were doing another leg that I could join you in. Well, I tell you what, Wednesday night we're going to do another one, Noah. I've got to get out of here and get ready for some work tomorrow, but man, thanks for checking in. The landing here was great. I don't know if you heard in the beginning, but we had 2 crashes at the same place, and it was because of altitude, and I did not have the mixture set correctly on this aircraft. It's just super critical where you have the mixture set, so I think we're going to stay in this configuration, and we're going to do that on Wednesday night. We're going to go from Casper to Cheyenne and back to a Centennial in Denver, and hopefully that'll go well. But in the meantime, guys, remember, Captain Jack loves your show. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet for me, sure would appreciate it. But in the meantime, have yourself a good couple of days, and I will see you back here on Wednesday night. Don't forget the World Flight Route 2024, November 2nd through the 9th, with our good buddy Mickey Mike and CST going to be flying in the group. And it's going to be the Wings of Hope, raising money for the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. All right, so with that, good night. God bless. Remember, like I said, Captain Jack loves your show, and we will see you in the next one. Talon, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, buddy.